Hi, I'm Sterling Jakewith, creator of the Catholic Mom Challenge, and today we're going to be talking about your life planning worksheets. So at CatholicMomChallenge.com, you will print out your life planning worksheet. It's going to look like this. Okay, there's 7 of them. There's one for every life facet. There's 7 life facets that we focus on. And this is a really important place to start. So the very first time you go through the Catholic Mom Challenge, you're going to start with life planning. And I really want you to get into a calm space. I talk a lot about how, if you can do your brainstorming and adoration, that is the best and most ideal way to go through this planning process. But if you can't, I want you to spend some time in prayer. I want you to maybe read your Bible a little bit, really center yourself, push out all of the noise of the world, get into a good place to be able to tackle this. Because what I'm going to be asking you to do is to really dig deep and to think about what you want to do with your life. Okay, these are long-term goals. This is your long-term vision. And so for life planning, you're going to spend about 5 to 10 minutes. And let's just take the faith sector as an example. That's the first one. So you're going to take 5 to 10 minutes and you're just going to think about, what you want your faith life to look like. What Bible verses or quotes really inspire you to be a better Catholic and to be more faithful. And you're just going to write down whatever comes to mind. Okay, and if you need, I had a box right here, but if you need more space, there's nothing on the back side of this, so just fill it out. Okay, brainstorm as long as you want. And then what you're going to do is you're going to write your stewardship statement. And your stewardship statement is about what is in front of you right now. What has God placed in front of you to be a good steward of? So with example of your motherhood facet, it's the children that you already have or the spiritual children that God has put in your life. Who's right there right now? We're not worried about whether we're going to have 2 or 10 kids in the future, or whether we're going to adopt or foster kids or anything else. We're just talking about what is here right now. And again, if you don't have any children at home, I want you to consider, who is God calling you to be a spiritual mother to? And so you're going to write your stewardship statement. And there's an example of all of my stewardship statements and my mission statements online. So you can go check out and see what I've written for myself. But you're going to write that down. What has God asked you to be a good steward of right now? Then you're going to write your mission statement. And this is really, again, going back to that vision for what you have for your life. Picture you're at the end of your life and people are standing up at your eulogy. And what are they going to say about your faith life? Are they going to say you were full of joy, that you spread love everywhere you went, that you were so faithful, that everybody could just see Jesus when they saw you? What do you want people to have noticed about your faith life at the end of your life? Then you're going to write about that perfect version of yourself, your ideal version of yourself in the present tense. So I might say, I pray every single day. I spread joy everywhere I go. I purpose to be Jesus to every person that I meet. So I'm writing it in the present tense as if I'm already there. I've already accomplished this. But really, I'm talking about this best version of myself that I'm aiming for. And so we're going to use these mission statements as a target. They're really our aim. And so everything that we do is going to be kind of looking towards those mission statements and moving towards them. And again, our ultimate mission is to strive for sainthood. So you always want to be, bringing that in. Like, what kind of mother do I need to be to achieve sainthood? What kind of homemaking style do I need to have to achieve sainthood? And the way you connect those things is by thinking about, again, what God has put in front of you right now and what a perfect version of taking care of that aspect of your life would look like. So you'll write that down in the present tense. And you're going to do this for all of the 7 life facets. Okay? And that's going to give you a pretty good sense of what you want to do with your life. Now, you don't need to know whether you're going to take on a job later, whether you're going to live in a different city, again, how many kids you're going to have. This is more general than that because it's more about focusing on values and those life characteristics that are going to help you to be a saint. Think of the kind of virtues that you have to have. And think about what God is asking you to be a good steward of right now. So that's what you're going to go through. The very first thing in the Catholic Mom Challenge planning session is you're going to fill out those life planning worksheets. Okay? Then you're going to move on to your annual plan. I'll talk about that in the next video.